We begin tonight with surveillance equipment and the Grand Rapids Police. A collaboration between the city and the Greater Grand Rapids NAACP to hold police accountable is going to change. 13 on your side's Andrea Flores is here now with details.
Juliet, the city's current policy on surveillance technology was adopted back in 2015, and the proposed changes would not only mean that the city and the community would play a larger role in what kinds of technology the department would buy, it would also mean that everyone can have a say if the new technology isn't being used properly.
And we are super excited to be at this stage.
City leaders are outlining changes to how the Grand Rapids Police Department can get new surveillance technology.
And I think that's what this policy does, by allowing that community voice to be at the front and to be centered and to hold folks accountable, quite honestly.
There are multiple revisions to the 2015 policy. When the police department requests new tech, a public hearing would be held with the city commission to evaluate how it could affect privacy and discrimination in the community.
We know that typically black and brown people and poor and white folks are disproportionately impacted.
The changes follow a decision by the city last year not to buy ShotSpotter, a system that can find out where a gun was fired using sensors, which the Greater Grand Rapids NAACP worried would lead to over-policing in certain parts of the city, based on data in other cities.
That crime data tends to focus on black and brown communities. However, it does not take into account the underlying issues that result in that outcome. And so at the end of the day, it's just, most of the violent offenders in our community are located in this area, or most of the violent offenses occur in this area, so that's where they target.
The city is no longer considering ShotSpotter, but instead the next focus is more drones for the police department.
Drone or UAS technology really can be a force multiplier for us.
Under these policy revisions, the community would be able to file complaints on the misuse or overuse of technology, and an investigative audit would be done. An annual report would be released that shows the impact of surveillance tools based on race, age, and gender for each time it's used.
I think that we're going to see more of this in more cities across the country.
Under these revisions, the police department would have to file a report with the city 4 times a year, outlining incidents where surveillance technology was used, and a city public safety committee would have the power to strip the department of any technology following an audit. City Manager Mark Washington is expected to approve the policy revisions next month.
All right,
Juliet?
we'll keep on top of that. Thank you, Andre.